I've been keeping a very close eye on Wrexham AFC, which, if anyone does not know, it's a club that was bought last year or a year and a half by, um, oh my God, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. Yeah, Rob McElhenney. I have to remember that one. Everyone remembers Ryan Reynolds.
Hmm.
But yes, so let's keep up on that. And they are really on the verge. If they play tomorrow, then yeah, they get the promotion.
Wait, so what? Give you some context on this. What do you mean promotion? What are they talking
So
about?
in soccer, when you go and like just imagine like a pyramid, they do really good job in Welcome to Wrexham in the documentary. So if you want to watch it, Welcome to Wrexham.
What's that
But
on? Is it on Netflix?
it's on FX,
What streaming service does that play on?
Hulu. You know Hulu.
Okay, there you go. Now
Yeah,
you're speaking my language. You're
yeah,
like
yeah. Hulu.
Showtime, and I was like,
It's free.
I
You're
don't
good.
know. Okay, go ahead.
So the Premier League, so like Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, stuff like that. Then it goes down to the Championship, League One, League Two, and then the very, very bottom of that is like even more below. But
Hmm.
before a club starts being profit, money, and like prestige, it's like you have to get into League Two. So they're
Okay,
like right below, right there.
got it. So
And it's like
they're trying to get promoted into League Two from
correct
the bottom tier
national, like
league.
yeah, from a national league, but they've been stuck there for 15 years.
Okay.
And then what was it? And they're one of the oldest soccer clubs in like the UK. So it's pretty crazy on their backstory.
And so if they play, you said tomorrow.
Yeah, and they win. They should secure their promotion.
So break it down. How does it actually work where a soccer team can even be eligible for promotion?
So in the system right now, again, I'm still learning. It's been 3 years with being in the soccer world, and I just kind of got the hang of it, and I still don't know it. So bear with me if I butcher anything. So starting from the top, the Premier League. Let's just say from there, the bottom three teams will um, go down to the Championship League, and then I think two from the Championship will get automatically promoted, and then that third slot is a tournament. I have to double check that. I can't remember, but yeah. So that's how it's structured in the sense of like promotions. Like the top teams of that will go up to the next level. The bottom tier of that will go to the bottom level. So for in that league, the
Hmm.
national league, it's two get to move up. One gets an automatic spot if they're number one, and 2 to 7 go to an all-out tournament, or 2 to 8. So
And this
yeah,
happens every year.
yes.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
so imagine if this is why I think American sports system is trash. After understanding the European systems, so imagine your Raiders, or I'm not sure if you're still a Raiders fan,
Oh my
R.I.P.
goodness. We,
or the
we,
Niners in the back in the day.
go for it.
So imagine if like they're on the bottom of like the entire bracket of the table, so the entire like rankings, and they have to drop down instead of the NFL, they'll be like the XFL, just for, and then the top teams from the XFL move up to the NFL. That's how like the system would go.
Okay, that's actually really interesting. That almost reminds me when people were saying that Bama could have probably beat the Browns once upon a time.
Yeah. So yeah, like it can be like that where the Cleveland Browns are just so like bad, and yeah, college team is so good they could probably just play in the NFL instead of college. Like just understanding the system that way.
Okay,
So
got
yeah,
it. So
that's why I like it.
yeah, no, that makes sense. It's kind of like you earn the right to play, and so you're saying that their team is doing well enough this season that they might be eligible to actually bump up a league, which can
Correct.
basically change the trajectory of that team forever.
Correct.
Man, Ryan Reynolds again with hitting it out of the park, right? So he's got his what is it? Gin company,
Jin,
Mint
he had Mint
Mobile.
Mobile, sold it recently.
Yep, and he just invested into a fintech company in Canada. Like I
Holy
think this
crap.
week, maybe last week. Like he's already making his next moves.
That's exciting.
He is leveraging it very well.
Oh, but if you really even think about it too, a lot of like celebrities and everything else, it's moving towards soccer. So it's even crazy. So Will Ferrell, I think, is minority owner of LAFC. Natalie Portman with LA Angels. I think that was it. That's the NWSL. And then David Beckham owns Miami MLS team. So like all these prominent, even former like soccer star is like, yeah, it's crazy on how much, especially like soccer and football in America. It's soccer. I've been calling it football ever since. But yeah, it's been crazy to see the one development and just the growth and eyes on it now. It's pretty insane.
I think owning sports teams are the next sexy thing for a lot of these people.
Hmm.
People are throwing money into soccer. There was the like cricket leagues that got spun up. Everyone wanted to buy into those. There's big money to be made there, right? And I think a lot of people are starting to realize that. And so, especially if they have that following, where like Wrexham, come on, no one in the states would have known what that was if it wasn't for
Their
those.
their their branding is incredible. The way they did it was wow.
Only recently, though. Only
Yeah,
recently.
recently because of them. Like they were really good at leveraging like just that is pretty insane because everyone I'm even keeping up just like making sure their standings are on. I'm like, dude, you got me. Like you won my heart.
Next time you fly out there, you're gonna have to make a pit stop for a game.
I'm hella down, dude.
Or what they can do is similar to how the NFL has one game a year or two games a year over there.
Hmm.
Imagine if they brought one game over here.
Oh yeah. Well, right now they do friendlies, so I think they're playing Manchester United in the States. I forget where. Let me look this up. So they do friendlies here. So sometimes they do the training camps
Mm-hmm.
here in the States. So I think Chelsea did theirs in like UCLA, stuff like that. Or was it Man City? God, soccer knowledge is still very much non-existent, but I'm trying, I swear. Oh, I can't even see it. All right, I'll find it later. Man United. Where is it going to be? Yeah, it's going to play in Snapdragon in San Diego this summer. San Diego's new stadium.
I think so Wrexham versus Man U.
Hmm.
I'm actually low key surprised I haven't heard about it yet. Like, I feel like they can easily turn up the heat on the marketing side of that because those are two. Well, Wrexham relevant because of the celebrities. Man U speaks for itself, but
But it was if you're in the niche, like it's just like for me, it was like, oh crap, I already knew about it. It's like how you're so much up to date on tech that you're telling me stuff when it comes to the soccer world. I'm like telling you stuff. So it's like just the circles of knowledge, as we talked about even last week, how fast you can get knowledge because I already heard of it.